for this guy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the eyes here. Okay, so let's move this over just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to, this is where the eye is going to be. I'm going to insert, so I for insert, I'm going to pull it in like that. And I'm going to grab these four guys right here. And again, I'm going to use this tool right here to just pull these kind of closer together. Maybe these two guys need to be pulled over. And scale down just a little bit. And I'm kind of making an eye shape. All right, I'm going to pull it down here, scale it a little bit. And now I'm going to extrude it in. I'm going to push it in. And that's what you'll see here is that kind of pushes in this little bit. And that just is going to, when I put the eyeball in there, it's just going to make that a little nice, like kind of round and good. We also were going to have to do the mouth. But let's just stay here for now. All right. So that's good. A lot of times when I'm doing a character like this, I want to see the eyes early on because the eyes really give it life. So let's just create an eye. So we're going to Shift A, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go to UV sphere. And you're going to see this add UV sphere down here. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to change it 8 and 8. I don't want it to be super high resolution yet. I want to keep it kind of simple. All right, and let's rotate it 90 degrees right here. And the reason I like to rotate it this way is this looks like this could be the black pupil with the sclera, the white part of the eye, and the part of the color of the eye. All right, and I'm going to scale this down, press 3, and I'm going to move it so that it's in this basic position, move it forward, and I need to go scale, and I'm going to make this flat like this, and maybe it's not perfectly circular, it's something like that. Press 3, and I'm going to add a subdivision and make it something like that. Shade smooth, and I'm going to rotate this so that it fits inside of that eye shape. So I'm going to scale it down a bit, and I want it to fit within there. All right. And what's kind of nice about this is if I go to edit mode, I can, first I want to give it some texture. Right, and that's a good thing. I almost lost this, so let's go File, Save. Don't forget to save. Vinyl Toy Tutorial. Save it. Yeah, I'm gonna make this white right here. Okay. The character here needs to be green, so I'm gonna add a new material just for the character itself. And I'm going to go here, and I'm just gonna pull this color straight from here. Call this green. We'll call this white. All right. So now I'll go to edit mode, and I want to make the inside of this eye black. All right, and I'm going to create a new color. I'm going to make it black. And I'm going to assign it to that part. And if you notice the image here, he's got some green in there. So I kind of actually want to, this part of the eye is bigger, so I'm just going to scale it up. And now I'm gonna select this thing, option, select the line here, and I'm going to make this a new one. I'm going to make this a dark green, just like here. So I can go here and can select that dark green right there, and I sign it, and now I have the eyeball. Kind of looks cute right there, and he's already looking way better now that he's got this eyeball. So I'm just going to go back to 3, and I'm just going to duplicate it, Shift D, and I'm going to move it over here, but the rotation's in the wrong way. So here it says 23, I'm going to go negative 23, and it should be just right there. Good. And I like to name everything, so I'm going to call this body. This is going to be right eye. This is going to be left eye. There we go. So now I have like all of these guys. Okay, so it's almost done. I need a mouth, and I need the head. So let's do the mouth next. Go back to edit mode, and I'm gonna go here. I want to see where the mouth is here. Okay, and I'm gonna press I, and I is insert. And you notice that it kind of goes this way. So I want to say boundary, and that will make it so that it sticks, it keeps the boundary here. And I'm going to scale this so that it fits right where that mouth is. All right, something like this. Oh, and I grabbed the wrong one. Let's grab the front one. Try again. 3. I. Pull it down here. Scale it this way. All right, and I want to scale this one a little bit more like this. So if I look at it, it kind of has this shape right here. All right, good. Something like this. And then I am going to extrude it inside. Like that. Okay. Let's turn off this and see how it's looking. Not too bad. It's a little bit, I need it to be a little sharper than this. So I'm gonna go in here. Let's just make our life easier. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna add edge loop. Command R, and I'm gonna just bring it a little closer, just to make that mouth a little bit sharper. Bring back my subdivisions, and there we go. It's kind of got this cute mouth. It needs to be black inside, so go back here. Turn off this one. Makes it easier to select. I'll select the mouth right here. And I'm going to just go here, and I'm going to change it to, I'm going to add here, grab black, and assign. When I press, go back here, check it out, something like that. So there we go. Alright, so it's got this little cute mouth. Alright, and the next part, next we're going to look at the ears. Let's save this first. Alright, so we'll go back to edit mode, and you can see here almost everything I'm doing has to do with like 4-sided poly, like 4 boxes right here. So the arm is 4, the body was 4, the leg is 4. So we're going to continue this by grabbing the head right here. Go to 3. That's looking pretty good. And I'm sure you can guess what we're going to do. We're going to extrude this out. And we're going to move it so that it kind of follows the contours of this. And then I'll extrude it out maybe here. Scale it down this way a bit. And I actually want to flatten this out a little bit. There we go. Just make it a little easier to, all right, and then I'm going to extrude it some more. Maybe rotate it a little bit this way. And I want to pull in these ones a bit more. Something like this. Okay. And I'll grab these guys. And before I do any more, this is looking too angular. Let's fix that. Before I continue on, I'm gonna grab these edges right here. I'm accidentally grabbing this one, so I don't want this, I don't want this. Okay. I want these three lines, these three edges. And I'm gonna go to the top view, I press 7, and I'm going to scale them in on the X and Y axis, and you're gonna notice that's making it more round, because instead of it being a box, let's go here, it's going to be less of a box. All right, and I might want to grab these guys right here and scale them just a little bit here. Okay. And I do want this to scale in. Alright, because I need to think about not just the front view, but the side view. Alright, go back to 3, and let's continue extruding. Extrude right here. I'm going to just press S and extrude all of them because I want it to get smaller and smaller. Maybe flatten it out. Extrude one more time. Move it over a bit. Scale it a little bit more. And let's do this right here. And I'm going to scale one more time, quite small. So there we go. It's looking overall pretty good. Have to go back here. Pull this down a bit. Pull this out. Pull this out. Check it from both. Alright, let's check it from side view. Turn off this. Alright. Go back to this view right here. And this guy's looking pretty good. Alright. So that's how I would model this character as designed by our good buddy here. Hiroshii Yoshi. I think it's a good start. Got a cute little character.